Okay, here we go. Michael Dunn reaction. Look at him, this piece of shit. So this guy, if you don't know who Michael Dunn is, let me set the stage for you. This guy here was on his way home from maybe his kid's wedding, some wedding. Who gives a fuck? Him and his wife, girlfriend, wife, unknown that I know of. Him and her were on their way home, or back to the hotel from the wedding, and they went to a gas station to get a bottle of wine. And they pull into a gas station in the middle of fucking nowhere, right? And they pull up next to a red Dodge Dakota. I think it's a red Dakota. And there's kids in there, bro. And they have subs. And if anybody, their music is fucking boom, boom, just a belligerent fucking window rattling subs. Okay, I had that shit before. All right, and this guy here pulls right next to them, and as his wife gets out to go inside, Rhonda Rower, or his girlfriend, whatever, who gives a shit, as Rhonda goes inside, he tells the young men to turn their music down. And they look at him and they're like, "Hey, yo, fuck you, Whitey." And he says, "Are you talking to me?" And that is the deciding moment right here that ended his fucking life, dude. Not quick, like a bullet, but a slow, methodical. Here we go.
And what's your birthday?
Which birthday?
What's your current home address? You have a cell phone?
You have a cell phone?
Where do you currently work at? How long you been working for them? How long you been working for them? Are you from this area originally, or? You a Vikings fan?
I was, and then when I lived in California, I was a 49.
Gas station. Okay. What was the purpose of stopping at the gas station? So just kind of walk me through. Just tell me from your point of view what you guys pull up.
Okay. So just
You're driving. Is it now? It's your car. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you're driving.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's a Volkswagen, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. She said.
Oh my God, he was driving a Volkswagen.
In the passenger seat. No one else in the car with you, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So he was in
Just
the
kind
passenger seat.
of walk me through kind of what happened at that point.
Well, I'm embarrassed to say this, but got out. She's in the store.
Hold on a second. What? 40638.
Well, I'm embarrassed to say this, but got out. She's in the store, and there's like a SUV next to us, and then the music starts.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cat Williams said.
And I rolled down my window, and I thought I was polite. I asked them nicely, the man, they didn't, or else I said, "Hey, would you guys mind turning that down?" And they shut it off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you think he's lying right here? Or do you think he's fibbing?
Like, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Cordial.
Right.
Everything's cordial. I put my window back up.
Look at the shine on this cop's shoe. That's how you tell if it's a cop. He's got shiny shoes.
I'm doing my stuff, and I don't know how many kids are in that, but the windows are down for the back seat. The windows are up for the front seat.
Okay.
And the guy that was in the back is getting really agitated. And my window's up. I can't hear everything he's saying, but there's a lot of fuck him and fuck that and fuck that bitch.
Dude, I say it all the time. Fuck that bitch.
And then the music comes back on, and I'm just like,
I'm gonna fuck that bitch.
living, and don't need any trouble.
So let's just say this started at 4 o'clock. So it's 8 minutes of bullshit. What's your name? What's your cell phone? What's your occupation? Okay, so it's 8 minutes.
And I don't know if they're singing or what, but it's like they're saying, "Kill him."
Oh, kill him.
So I put my window down again, And I said, "Excuse me, are you talking about me?"
Yeah, I'm sure he said excuse.
And it
And I
was like,
know, fuck you. I'm gonna pause again. I know a lot of my critics, or whatever, when I'm doing shit, they're like, "Oh my god, please stop pausing," because we don't like it when you pause it. So here you go. I'm gonna tell you something. Playing. Now you can hear it.
"Kill that bitch."
You can still hear this, right?
And
You just heard what he said. But if I go M and go no unmute, bloop, 10 mil. Now nobody can hear him bullshitting. So I just gotta remember to hit M and not the blank.
then this guy like goes down on the ground and
Okay, 8 minutes and 30 seconds ago, he was telling him, "Yeah, I'm a fucking software guy."
comes up with something.
Oh, look at him.
I thought it was a
I'm
shotgun.
sorry.
And he goes, "You're dead, bitch."
I'll just put.
Opens his
You're
door.
dead, bitch.
Mhm.
He said.
And
I'll just push M so the shit can play.
but that's when I reached in my glove box,
Mhm.
unholstered my pistol. I mean, I practice this. I'm at the Fort Malabar Rifle and Pistol Range. I'm an avid,
Mhm.
gun guy and all that. No,
Can we just stop? Shut the fuck up. He's just shutting, dude.
no
This is a hand ever stop.
military training or anything, but I have friends who are in the military that
Right.
show me the
Proper way.
yes. And so quicker in the flash, I had a round chambered in it, and I shot.
Okay.
Quicker in the flash. He had a range. He shot a child, bro.
Okay. Okay. Just keep walking me through kind
All
of what
right.
you
Well,
remember.
I shot 4 times, and that SUV pulled out, and like I said, in my mind, they got a gun, and so not training just from
This stupid fucking guy, bro. If he literally thought that his life was in danger, like if I had to pull my gun out and kill somebody, I wouldn't just be in there in a fucking safari vest and a whatever his legs are wearing. You know what I mean? I'd be shutting the fuck up. Where's my attorney? I need legal. I need somebody. I need legal somebody. Something. I ain't saying shit. And so somebody's sitting beside me saying, "Oh, I wouldn't say that."
She doesn't know what's going on. She come outside to see what was
There comes outside Rhonda Rower.
like. Get in the car. We have to go.
Get in the car.
I just didn't feel safe there. In fact, we had plans. In fact, a fairly expensive bed and breakfast paid for in St. Augustine.
Oh, wow. Look at the size of his forehead compared to his face.
After what happened last night, and we just...
Just like, hold on.
We're like, we have to go home and call the local
there.
Sheriff.
There you go. Okay, get your micrometer out. What's the size of his face compared to his head? Right there. Like, take a dime out of your pocket. Just bloop, and then bloop. You can fit 2 faces. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine having a fucking head like that?
Okay.
Tell him what's up.
Well, where'd you go after?
We went right to our room.
You went right to the hotel?
Bro, literally, he's a child killer.
Didn't we? We were just like...
Sorry to spoil the fucking fun.
Carload of thugs to come. I mean, I'd never been so scared in my life for somebody to be...
That is something you want to tell
You know, I thought they were singing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, "You're gonna die, bitch." I thought...
You're gonna die, bitch. You're gonna die, bitch. Hey, bitch. You're gonna die, bitch. Yeah, that's something somebody's fucking saying.
You talking about me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just like, "You're dead. You're dead, bitch."
Okay.
So I
left either.
went over this a million times, and what I should have done is put the car in reverse.
Or to shut the fuck
But
up.
a shotgun come up or whatever, it was fight or flight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there was any time for flight at that moment because I was going to get shot.
And this guy, sorry to break the case, the guy here in the purple shirt, the black dude with the shiny shoes and the purple shirt and the encyclopedia with his pen that's running out of ink because he won't shut the fuck up. He was in the court audience when this whole thing went down, and he was there making sure that, like, whatever, the family got justice and the kids got justice. This dude's all right. The guy in the purple shirt with the pinky ring, this guy's dude. He's, you know what I mean? He shines shoe. Yeah, he don't do this for no fucking reason, huh?
You check out this morning?
8, I think. When you called early this morning, we had just got home, and I unpacked our few bags.
Yeah, and then he left. He killed the fucking kid, and then he went to the hotel with the stupid dog Charlie, and then he went home. Like this dude didn't just kill these people, throw the gun on the fucking, unload your weapon, put the magazine, the gun with the slide lock back on the ground, turn around, put your fucking hands on your head. That's what you gotta do, bro. You don't just kill somebody and then leave. And then go and order pizza, you fucking cunt.
So I was trying to avoid that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I give up. But that's where you called when I was out the door to go.
13 minutes ago, he was saying, oh, I'm a software designer for somebody. That's okay, because this space right here, this space for rent.
Yeah, unbeknownst to me,
13 minutes, this motherfucker just ended his own life.
didn't know that.
Well, when he killed a child, okay.
Time they had actually been, they were actually responding before I even got on the phone to them. So when you and I were talking, unbeknownst to me, they were already alerted to your presence there. So.
Or maybe my neighbor. Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I told me.
Right.
You know,
that's why I said I was being honest with you when I said I'll give you 5 minutes to, kind of, like you said I'll be out the door in 5 minutes. I said, okay. The gun, is it your gun?
Yes, it's
Okay, that's another. Oh, so if I go boop, that's it.
a gun I've had.
Boop, that's it.
90.
Okay, what kind is it?
It's a Taurus, 1892.
Okay.
So we're just gonna pause this right now for 1 second. Here's a bit of information. If you're driving along and you're legally carrying, or you whatever the case may be, if a cop comes up and says, "Good evening, Mr. Jones, how are you doing tonight?" and you're like, "Oh, I've." He says, "Are there any drugs or weapons in the vehicle?" You say, "Yeah, I got a gun in the back seat." Don't say gun, dude. Cops, police officers, whatever, law enforcement are trained. When they hear the word gun, they heighten the fuck up, dude. Because they're waiting for their buddy to go around the corner. You got two guys with guns drawn. And he goes around the corner and he says, "Gun, gun, gun, gun." Now they're like, they're fucking all over the place. Because he said gun, you heard gun. Now they're gonna kill anything that moves. It's a firearm. Firearm is more appropriate to talk to the police when you say something. Yes, I have a firearm in the trunk of the vehicle. What do you want me to do? Or don't just say like, "Yeah, I got a gun." And it just, in his fucking, because there's nothing more dangerous for law enforcement than a traffic stop.
What caliber?
That's the scariest thing for a police officer is a traffic stop. The next scariest thing, any kind of call that they get to go to, is fucking domestic violence. Domestic violence calls are terrifying for police officers.
9mm?
9mm? Do you normally keep it in your glove box?
Bro,
Always
because this
in your glove
motherfucker's
box.
so well
And you say you keep it holstered?
Yeah, a holster that's for inside the waistband, but I'm a little heavy. I used to carry it, but I'm too heavy.
So now you just keep it in the glove box?
In the glove box.
Okay. Where is that gun now?
It's in my glove box.
It's still in the glove box. Okay. In your car. And your car is at your residence currently, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many, do you normally keep it fully loaded? Okay, you keep it fully loaded but not chambered. You had to chamber it?
I don't. My military friend thinks I'm an idiot, but I just don't.
Okay, no, that's what I'm saying. You normally don't keep it chambered. You knew you had to rack one to put one in the chamber. Okay.
Yes, it's a practice.
Right.
Maneuver.
Right. No, I know. I'm aware. I know. I know you're in a strange
What
town,
the fuck?
and
Oh, there they are. I got some.
you have this traumatic event happen.
If they go to an active shooter in a mall, it's terrifying. You understand this, yes? But you know what you're going into. So you're gonna call the cavalry. The helicopters are coming. The fucking armed guards are coming. Whatever. Because if you get taken out, this motherfucker, he ain't going nowhere. But a domestic violence call, you don't know, dude. This is heated emotions, but you don't know who the fucking bad guy is. And this is like terrorism. It's like going to another country. These motherfuckers are wearing a goddamn robe and a flip-flop. But you don't know what the fuck it is.
The scene.
Mm-hmm.
But
16 minutes and 1 second ago, he ended his fucking life by talking to these police officers.
I left the scene because I was still afraid for.
Okay, and I can live with that. Okay, I can live with that. You don't necessarily want to hang around right where the shooting happened because you don't know if these guys are coming back. I'm good with that.
Or if there are more.
You know, but once you leave and you are away from that scene, and you've even gotten to a hotel room and inside your hotel room at that point.
Yeah, bro, you gotta call someone.
You know, now it doesn't. Now makes me wonder. You know, because if you make a phone call,
bro, I'd be calling.
One, we find out, you know, a lot quicker what's going on. Okay, the reason he and I haven't been to sleep since sometime yesterday is because we're trying to figure out. All we know is we got a dead kid.
Oof, dead kid. He said it right here. 4/16/48.
In a car, okay? And we got a guy who shot and hauled ass. That's all we know. You see what I'm saying?
I do, and just me to call you guys last night, and I was insistent on waiting until we got around people we knew.
Okay. I mean, I'm just, that's where we start to get a little concerned. It starts to be.
Imagine this was you, okay? Just you and your wife, okay? John and Julia. Bleep, boop, 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 boop. We're just going to a gas station. Hey, what do you got to get? Yeah, I got to get some Pepto-Bismol. So Julia goes in and gets some Pepto-Bismol. John's sitting in his car. And these guys next to him are like, hey, bitch. And he pulled guns out, and you just go, bat, 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 bat. You kill everybody. It's an instant, you got everyone. And you know you killed everybody. You got a confirmed kill. These guys are dead. What would you do? Would you tell Julia, get in the car, we got to get the fuck out of here? Or would you go up, you confirm, and then you go inside and make sure she was okay, and then you tell the cashier at the gas station and say, dude, call the fucking cops, get them here, get the armed guard here, anybody now. Just throw the gun outside and just hands up and just wait for people to get there. Because they're not just going to come and they're just going to kill you, dude. Like this dude, the cops weren't just going to get here and kill this guy. If you called the police and say, hey, there was a gunfight, I killed somebody, I got my hands up, I'm turned the other way, my hands are in the fucking air, the gun's outside in the car, whatever, I got no weapons, and you know, it's going to be scary because you might get tased. But it's better than doing life in prison, motherfucker.
The barrel. And it was either a barrel or a stick.
Okay, now his hairline is fading. The longer he bullshits. Do you see this? This is what it looked like in the beginning. Here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. He says, oh, it's either a stick. And his hairline is proper. His watch and his hairline, they match. They look good.
But, sir, they're like, we're going to kill you. And then they say, you're dead, bitch. I mean, I didn't wait.
Yeah, look at him. Look. He's getting his he's getting his Encyclopedia phone book, Britannica. His Encyclopedia Britannica with his pen, with infinite ink, and now he's going to start, look. Look at this. Boom. Looking down. Looking at him. Looking down. This guy has no gusto to his speech. He has no... Look, bro. Hey, man. Look, we pulled into this shit. These guys were just slinging fucking Uzzies around. Uzi, whatever. and I shot. I got scared. I was afraid for my life, and I shot, dude. I was afraid that I was going to die right there. That if I didn't kill these people, if I didn't pull the trigger and kill him, I was going to die. That is exactly what happened. I felt that if nothing happened right now, if I just stood there like, I'm just going to be a bullet sponge. He shot these people, dude. He shot the child. Okay, he shot a child. He killed a child, okay? Whatever. He didn't know they were let's just say it were the silhouettes. There were 2 silhouettes in a car with a gun, and he shot first and got them. You got to go into the gas station, say, look, dude, call the police, call 911. I shot somebody, dude. The gun's in the car. I got my hands up. That's what's got to happen, bro. You can't just go back to the hotel, order pizza, let your fucking dog shit and piss in the yard.
To look to see if they were going to point it at me. He reached down and picked it up. And then
who reached down and picked it up?
Well, hopefully it's the guy that I hit. Though it was.
Where was he sitting?
He was sitting in the rear passenger.
18 minutes and 47 seconds ago, and I don't know if you can see this, 21 minutes and 33 seconds is this video. This guy, dude, if he was a good guy, if he was an innocent guy, like, look, bro, this guy was smoking a meth pipe and he came after me with a knife and I shot him. You don't leave the scene, bro. You don't just...
Side. And that's the guy that was really agitated.
Jordan Davis.
And then that's the guy that I asked.
Jordan Davis is the child that he killed. Is the person he killed. He killed a child, dude. He was 17 years old. That's fucking 17. That's a child, bro. 17 years old. Bro, I was skateboarding at 17 years old. Okay? This guy killed a child. He has whole fucking life ahead of him right now. And he killed him. Oh, there's my dog. It's okay, baby.
Bothering you?
I know I'm screaming.
Yes, well, the music was a nuisance at first. You know, with my car shut and the windows up, and you just hear the heavy bass. And like I said, I just said, hey, would you mind turning it down? And they did. They shut it off.
So he just looked out the window and said, hey, can you mind shutting it down? Meanwhile, I had 2 fucking 18 Jensens in a minivan. And you could scream and I wouldn't hear you. He said, hey, can you please turn that off or down?
Which, I said thanks. But it really wasn't an issue of loud music. It was an issue of them.
Oh, I just saw something.
It really wasn't
Look right here. Look right here.
Issue of loud music. It was an issue of them threatening my life.
But it started
of them. It really wasn't.
Click. He just shut his panel.
Issue of loud music. It was an issue of them.
He just gave away his fucking
threatening my life.
Don't do
But
it.
it started from me.
Absolutely, and that's when I started
And the
telling you
music
guys
was
I'm
playing when
scared.
you pulled up.
No, it was not.
It was not.
No, it wasn't. And got in the car, and she'd been gone for a little bit. She wasn't in the store very long.
I said it's not in there very long.
420, motherfucker.
Like I said, there's some issues that we have. I'll be the first to tell you there's no weapons in that car. I don't know what you saw. That's the
Possible when they drove off, they dumped it.
They never left the parking lot.
Yeah, they drove out, circled right back around, and came right back to that spot.
Oh, okay, because
They circled around until they saw you leave, and then they drove right back. Because they saw you leave at that point.
You leave and they realized their friend had been hit. So they never left the parking lot.
They came right back at that point.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Here's what has to happen.
It's fucked.
I know that from your position right now that you want to do everything to protect yourself. And I can't say that I blame you for that. But we're going to need the total truth.
Is that called self-soothing when you're like petting your own legs?
But
Boop, boop, boop. He constantly does that.
and I
He just self-soothes.
can't say that I blame you for that. But we're gonna need the total truth as to what happened. Not this story that I've had from 7:30 last night till 12 o'clock today to fix up. Okay, because the only thing that's gonna make sense to us is the truth matching the scene. And there was biggest problem we got, the first hurdle we got to get over is that there is no weapon in that truck.
Did he have a stick?
Oh, is he married? Oh, this dude's married?
Because he stuck something up.
I'll double check it. I don't recall seeing anything like that, really. But I'll double check it. I'll look again. But, obviously our main thing is when we're going through, we're looking
Well,
for...
check again.
I'll double...
Listen, bro. They already got you, dog. This guy, dude, is just something else. Like, he is just...
Check it.
Okay,
I'll look again. But, obviously our main thing is when we're going through, we're looking for any kind of weapons, any kind of evidence of a weapon, shell casing,
The
bullets.
second problem we have is that the last set of rounds when the truck is backing away from you, he put 4 more sets in it, 4 more shots into it. That's an issue. Because now if it's backing away, it's no longer a threat.
Yes, sir, I understand that. In my mind, they had a weapon.
Okay. I can't shoot someone because in my mind they had a weapon.
Okay.
That's the problem. I mean, if I walked up to someone right now and I'm having a conversation with them and I think they have a weapon, the law doesn't allow me to shoot him because I think he has a weapon. I think you would have a hard time arguing with your statute versus any one of them that they could get out and beat you up.
Well, there's 4 of them.
Even the 4 of them. I think you would have a hard time arguing that the 4 of them could have done anything to you.
Yes, sir.
Could have done anything.
There it is again. See? Self-soothing. He's petting himself. He's saying, it's okay. It's okay.
To you.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this. When you pulled your gun out, say you're sitting in your driver's seat like that straight ahead, how did you shoot? Did you shoot one-handed? Did you shoot two-handed?
Two-handed, like...
Wow. What a powerful image that is right there.
Two-handed like this, you come across your body, okay, and you shoot the first, what you said, 4 shots is what you remember. And then they start backing out. Do you continue to shoot through the window, or do you reposition yourself?
I don't recall, but I do remember getting out of my car and taking, getting sideways.
Mm-hmm.
And I was, waiting for the wink or...
But once again,
all this is...
Okay.
Once again, if you think they have something...
Dude, he is just so out of his fucking mind right now. His hairline has left the chat by this point.
Think they have a shotgun.
They had a shotgun.
You think they have a shotgun. Are you going to get out of your car so they can get a good aim on you? Make any sense?
Well, at the time, I was doing everything on adrenaline and no...
But I'm just saying, we're trained to, if we think something is there, to get out of the way.
To get out of the way.
Cover or concealment. So you're telling me that you thought they had a shotgun, but you got out of your car so that they would get a good aim at you, is what you're telling me.
Well, I thought maybe they would shoot at the car and I wouldn't be in it.
But your car's not shooting at them. You are. Why would they shoot at your car?
They can't. So, honestly, sir, I'm at a loss to justify what I did on the second volley,
right,
other than to say I thought they were going to be shooting back, and I was keeping them from doing that. And I was in such a panic.
See, this guy, dude, he's side to side in this chair. He's side to side. He knows, bro. He knows what the fuck happened. Side to side, side to side.
fear for my life, for the love of my life. That I did, after,
fear for the love of your life, what have they done?
well, had they been out of their truck doing whatever to me when she came out, they would have, I just assumed.
Once again, we're acting off assumptions.
Because they weren't out of their truck.
They were not out of the truck.
The guy was coming out of his truck.
Yeah, the driver had gone in the store.
No, the guy that I was talking to, the one that I shot, he was coming out of his truck. So that's when he said, "You're dead, bitch," and opened the door.
Okay. Is that that point where you shot?
That's the point where I went and grabbed my gun.
Okay.
Because I did, everything.
So he said the guy opened the fucking door.
So you get the gun, rack it, and then reassess?
No, I didn't reassess.
So you went, grabbed gun, rack, came up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you see him start to come out of the door of the truck. At that point, you turn to get your gun. Is that correct? You take.
He's fucking guilty as sin, bro. You did something bad, kid. You killed a child. You got it? You killed a fucking child inside of a vehicle.
Get out of your glove box. You unholster it. You rack around, and you come back up on target.
Yes, sir. Fluid motion.
Okay. In the amount of time he's starting to get out of the truck when you first start to go get your. But yet,
damn, dude, he is really on his notes.
By the time you come out of the truck, around in your glove box, you unholster it. You rack around, and you come back up on target.
Yes, sir. Fluid motion.
Okay. In the amount of time he's starting to get out of the truck when you first start to go get your. But yet, by the time you come back and start shooting, he's still in the truck.
He's coming out. I think he saw what I was doing when it was running back in. I don't know. But
see, that's where I'm a little thrown off here. Okay, because he is sitting in the back seat of that truck when he is hit. Okay, because the bullet goes right through the door. 3 bullets went through that door. Okay, he wasn't hit standing outside the truck.
The young man was killed in the back seat.
Oh no, I know I shot through the door,
okay, so
driving him back.
How'd you get?
It's fucked up to think that this guy shot through a back door and kill a child. He was 17 years old. So what? Let's just say he was waving a fucking pellet gun around. Or he didn't. He said, "Fuck you, bitch." You know what I mean? The music is just pounding, bro. Your fucking windows are, bro.
Out the door if you're shooting through it. You're confusing us.
All right. When the latch is coming off the door, that's when I went to do what I was doing with the gun. And when I came back, I'm firing.
When the latch is coming off the door?
No, when I got my gun out of the.
When you said earlier about when you see the latch, what do you mean by the latch coming?
Well, the door's opening and he's stepping out.
Okay, so and he's stepping out.
Yes, and then
And you go and reach, but by the time you come back and come up just blazing, somehow he's still sitting in the truck.
Well, maybe I'm not as fast with the whole thing as I think I am, but it was.
Or maybe he wasn't getting out of the truck.
Oh, that's a bombshell right there.
No, absolutely he was.
Here's the other problem we have. The guy in the front seat, the front passenger seat.
Oh, look at him. Look at him.
The guy in the front seat, the front passenger seat, he sees you.
He has a perfect view of the whole thing.
Right.
His window's up.
He sees you getting the gun. So why would he let his friend get out of the truck when he sees you getting the gun?
Pardon?
Why would he?
Okay, so to play devil's advocate, The guy in the front had his window up. He had a tinted window, so there's nobody in the front seat. There could have been 2 little people in the front seat, and he don't know. To play devil's advocate, there are 2 little people in the front seat. And the guy in the back, he could have been like, fuck this guy, dude. I'm going to go get him. And they just decided to take off. Now the door is open.
Allow the victim to be getting out of the truck when he already...
It doesn't make sense, dude.
I have no idea. I mean, I think the guy in the front was the reason.
You also know that it was 7:30, 7:45 p.m. and the Gates gas station has... It was 7 p.m. The guy in the front seat, the front passenger seat, he sees you.
He has a perfect view of the whole thing.
Right.
His window's up.
Mm-hmm.
He sees you getting the gun. So why would he let his friend get out of the truck when he sees you getting the gun?
Pardon?
Why would he allow the victim to be getting out of the truck when he already...
I have no idea. I mean, I think the guy in the front was the reason.
You also know that it was 7:30, 7:45 p.m. and the Gates gas station has several customers in the parking lot and everywhere. And we've interviewed several people. This is the very first time that anyone has told us about anyone getting out of a truck.
Oh, my dog's on
And here's where I would have a question too: is you're saying you feel like you have a threat that this guy's got a shotgun in your view. Okay, so you think he's getting out of the car. Okay, so you turn to get yours. If he's unarmed, which he is, why is he going to be?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks I'm unarmed. The sad fact of it is he's telling me he's going to kill me. You're dead, bitch.
Because you asked him to turn the radio down?
See, that's the part where I don't understand.
And you know what? And I'll tell you,
they were getting really agitated.
I understand it because believe me, we deal with guys who you ask him to turn their radio down, they would get out of the car and shoot you. We deal with those kind of dudes all the time.
Here's what I can almost bet you a year of my salary on.
A year of my salary on.
Here's
I like what this guy says.
what I can almost bet you a year of my salary on.
All the time.
Here's what I can almost bet you a year of my salary on.
That's a hard thing to say, bro. A year of your salary. So here are the cops, here the police, here's law enforcement. Get paid salary.
When you got into a confrontation with those guys,
Can anybody else say Michael Dunn might be guilty?
a man of your stature, if there was a gun in that truck, they would have shot you. They wouldn't have had to get out. They would have shot right through. They would have shot from the truck just like you were shooting from your car.
Because you guys are, I mean, you're directly next to
They
each
have
other.
the beam on you. The truck is actually higher than your car.
I'm in front with the front passenger.
And we can tell you another thing from working murders in Jacksonville. People don't get out of the car to be seen when they're shooting someone. They're going to shoot you right inside that truck.
All right. He's getting out of his car. We're this close to each other. He was getting out of his car after repeatedly telling me that he was going to kill me. So, is he going to bite my ear off or shoot me with a shotgun? I wasn't too concerned about how he intended to do it.
Now, and I'll tell you this. We talked to the other guys in the car, and they will all admit, they will all tell us, that was his name, said, yep, didn't like the fact he told him to turn the music down. He wasn't happy about that. He didn't like the fact that some stranger is telling him to turn his music down. He's 17. He's a teenager. Okay, you know what teenagers are. They're a little hard-headed sometimes, especially when they're out on their own.
Damn straight.
And did he throw some F-bombs at you? Basically tell you to go fuck yourself multiple times? Absolutely. They said, yep, he was jaw-jacking back and forth with that guy. But at no time did any of them say, well, okay, he did say he was going to kill him. Because it makes no sense, because what's he going to do? He's not armed. What's he going to, I'm going to kill you. and get out of a car, and we're talking about a kid. You know how many times that kid's been to jail? Never. He has no history of violence, and it's not like we're getting some street
thug.
thug.
Has is a truancy in school.
We're not talking about a violent kid here. He has no track record. He has no history of violence, and it's not like we're getting some street thug.
Has is a truancy in school.
Truancy. This kid's 17 years old. Out there. Okay, let's just say he's running amok, saying, fuck Whitey, whatever, dude. He's 17, bro. He's not even an adult yet, kid. I know this I worked with somebody like this. He's 17, well, he was 17, obviously he's 17. Now he's 18. Bro, there is so much molding to be done.
We're not talking about a violent kid here. He has no track record. There are guys in Jacksonville.
He lost his life, dude.
Oh, I'd go.
This guy with his fucking just Jurassic Park vest and whatever those shorts are, dog.
Yeah, I believe that. Because they got track records. This kid ain't got no track record. The kid sitting next to him doesn't have a track record. The kid sitting in front of him doesn't have a track record. None of them do. The driver's got a little bit. Stole a car when he was younger. That's it. These aren't violent guys.
All right. Okay.
They pull up. That's it. These aren't them do.
He stole a car.
The driver's got a little bit. Stole a car when he was younger.
Wow. This guy stole a car when he was younger. You understand what that might fucking mean? That might just mean that his grandmother's car had the keys in it, and he came from his house to that house, and she reported her car stolen, and he was caught in that car. That's a stolen car. Can you?
That's it. These aren't violent guys.
Pathetic.
They pull up to.
Michael Dunn, not the gentleman in the perfectly shined shoes in the goddamn.
Pull up so the driver can run in and buy cigarettes. It's the only reason they're even there. They just got back from going to the mall.
Give a fuck.
That's it. So I have a hard time buying how he. I can totally see him talking shit to you. I can see that. But to take it to a level that he's threatening to end your life when he can't. There's no way he can. He doesn't have anything.
I didn't know that.
I know.
That's all the reason that you're not knowing that is all the reason why you took your next step too far.
Yeah, the problem is you went from 0 to 100 without ever getting to 50.
I have a guy very irate saying he wants me dead. When if the other guys aren't corroborating, I'm sorry, but that's
and understand too, there's people in the parking lot that can hear what's going on too.
Not one of them. We have what's called independent witnesses.
Yeah, not associated.
I understand. I wasn't sure that I heard him right. That's why are you? Is this directed towards me? You're going to kill me?
And that happens to be an exact quote of, "Are you talking to me?" That was an exact quote. Guy with the truck said. He said something to the effect of, "Are you talking to me?"
Though literally his hair is falling out, dude. So we're at 32, 35. Hold on a second. God damn it.
Or anything like that. Any kind of.
I.
Do you remember the route?
Nah, it's shitty. It's shitty. It's shitty. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, this piece of shit.
Not associated.
I understand. I wasn't sure that I heard him right. That's why
Fuck you, bitch.
Are you? Is this directed towards me? You're gonna kill me?
Dude, okay, listen, I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So there's a south side, right? There's south. There is the deep south. It's deep south side. And that's where all the fucking crime happens. So that's where all the fucking ladyboys hang out. That's where all the night girls hang out. If you go down there, you might fucking... This is what his hairline looks like, motherfucker.
And that happens to be an exact quote of, "Are you talking to me?"
It's a dangerous fucking area to be in. Okay? But I'll tell you what. If I go down there right now in my car, and I go to a gas station, and you got... And somebody's actually like, "Are you talking to me, motherfucker?" Bro,
That was
Get
exactly
your shit together, dog.
what guys with the truck said. He said something to the effect of,
That's a
"Are you talking to
dangerous
me?"
fucking place to be.
Yeah.
So that's
He
dead on.
says-
Yeah, he was talking to you. He's basically telling you to go fuck yourself, and I'm going to turn the music back up.
Yeah. No,
He's talking to you. He's basically telling you to go fuck yourself, and I'm
Look, his pride.
going to turn
His
it. Yeah, so
pride.
that's dead.
Look at his pride and his fucking bullshit hairline.
Dead on. Yeah, he was talking to you. He's basically telling you to go fuck yourself,
He said, "Fuck yourself." Watch.
and I'm going to turn the music back up.
I'm just petting my own legs, guys.
Yeah.
Just petting my own legs, guys. My nose.
No, the music was already up, and he's talking, kill the guy. Like, the whole,
I just can't
Shit, why
understand
the
if the
fuck would
music
you
is up to
do
the
this
point where
to
you're
this
asking them to
motherfucker?
turn it down. How can you also hear the conversation that they're having? It is not making any sense.
He's livid. He's not talking. He's yelling.
He's not
In my
talking
window,
about-
he's livid.
I would say,
He's
listen, sir. I am sorry. Okay.
not talking. He's yelling. And my window's up, and I can hear him. I'm
This
not
guy
making
went on
out
somebody
all
else's
the
fucking
words,
turf, talking shit,
but then I
and fuck you.
hear
About like what the
you know,
fuck
kill
am I
that son of a
gonna do?
bitch, or
I
kill
wanna
that
go get
motherfucker,
the
I think is what he was
outside
saying.
and-
How do you know it was him saying it?
Well, when I put the window down and I asked him, he said the same thing. Yeah,
Well,
kill a
that's my
motherfucker. And then
camera.
when
I
he
can't
was opening
think.
his door,
I got a
he,
computer job, and sir, my
that's
plaid
when he
shorts.
said, "You're dead, bitch."
Fuck you, bitch.
And you know,
He
when
killed a
you
child.
say he didn't have a
This
weapon,
man that we're looking at killed a fucking child, and that's the way it is.
he's on the ground, and you put something up on the thing, and then gets out. I thought he's on
He put something up on
On
the
the
thing. All his hair just fell out right there.
the ground, and you put something up on the thing, and then gets out. I thought it was a shotgun, or a stick, or you know, some kind.
Or a stick. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, anytime that the police come to you and say, "We think you did something, can you come talk to us?" No, we're friendly. No, we just want to talk. We just want to talk about something we thought that you did. You know, you could say, "Stick it up your fucking ass." I want some kind of representation, even if it's like if you provide it for me, if you know what I mean, if it's Johnny Newsbaum with a comb over, give me that motherfucker. I ain't saying shit. This fucking guy thinks he can talk his way out of it by killing.
Kind of weapon, but
Fuck
he's
you, bitch.
he's
He didn't even think. This guy, bro. He went into a gas station. He put up next to it's a bunch of kids. He's like, I can't even hear myself think. I don't know. My wife's going in for a cheap bottle of wine. Shut your fucking mouth. And he thought he was just gonna say some shit to these people that he didn't fucking know in a place where he ain't never fucking been before he go back to his stupid hotel room and let his faggot ass bulldog Charlie out to go in the lawn, and then, oh guys, it's okay. The wife ordered a pizza. I can't even eat right now. I'm so scared. Can I have the toppings? Let me eat the toppings. So this fucking piece of shit ate all the toppings off the pizza and let Rhonda Rauer eat a cheese pizza by herself. And then they went back home to wherever the fuck this asshole lives. And then the cops were like, "Bro, we're gonna come get you right now." And that's when he put his hands up. That is just like days fucking later, dog.
confrontational.
Confrontation, dude. Listen, I was in Southside one time. This is like before this even existed. This was a long time ago. I got two dyke friends. We're gonna call it. I'm just gonna say that. I got two friends. I got two lesbian friends, and they were in a palm reading place. And I was out smoking a cigarette, and they come outside, and here comes this dude. He comes up to me, and he looks right at me, scary as a motherfucker. I was scared to death of this guy. He looked at me and he said, "Have you ever looked at deranged?" Fuck, I can't even say it. He looked at me and he said, "Have you ever looked a deranged man in the eyes?" And he looked at me, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, dog? And then, like, he kept looking at me, and the two girls were beside me, like, let's get out of here, let's get out of here. I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro. He could have had a gun. I didn't know. I didn't pull out my gun and just kill this fucking guy because I was a little bit scared. Look at me. This is fucking like 13 years later, bro. I'm still alive, unfortunately.
And using words like, I'm going to kill you and you're dead.
Oh my God.
And I didn't know he's 17. I thought he was a full-grown man. I thought they all were. And in my mind, they're all going to get out of this truck.
Gotta run in their room. Hold on.
And shoot me or beat me
You know,
or
had that
kill
been the
me
case,
somehow.
we would have a different argument. Had anyone been out of the truck, walking towards you in any type of threatening manner, we would have a
We were
different...
parked right next to each other.
Yes.
I know you were.
There was no
So-
walking. It was him getting out and he was an arm reach from me.
Yeah, but here, those
bear
cars
on
are
mine.
so close to each other, though. Him getting out, it's going to be hard for him to get out because he's back away from you. His door opens up. He's actually going to be shielding himself from where you are because you're closer up to the driver.
All these things you're saying are great, but you know, see, I didn't analyze all these things. I got the shit scared out of me.
I know.
And some guy's coming at me, telling me what he's gonna do or wants to do. I reacted.
Yeah, you did.
I'm sitting here telling you guys I was in fear for my life. I honestly was. I have so much going on in my personal life.
Okay, we're gonna shut this piece of shit up right now. So that's Michael Dunn part 1. We're gonna stop where it's at. I feel like playing some video games, so yeah. He's a piece of shit. If you want part 2, I'm gonna upload tomorrow. Alright, everybody. Have a good night. Later.